EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the visiting team and our home team. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. She got that historic first win of her career just last week. And on the home sideline, here is their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Scott with Brock Hewitt. It is time for some football. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Stepping up and he's going to run. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. And he sneak it with Rodgers. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Real quick. Maybe he on that rap to pay the bills. Now fit it, not even a little bit.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They send a man in motion. First and 10, here's Jones. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. Staying on the ground with Jones. And now get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Throws caught. He's still going at the 30. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action here with Rodgers. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Another try on the 25. It's second and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Which is what they need on third down. Here he goes, third and long. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give him a first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down.
He's going to keep this one. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jones. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. He gets it headed right. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
It's now third and goal.
Rodgers from the gun. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Back to throw. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call being aggressive. So you got to find a way to execute.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
It'll be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He keeps it and takes off. And good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now 3rd down.
7 makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for number 89.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important day.
And he boots his first of this game away. Begins his return at the 16. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he loses the football. And it looks like the defense has it.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The offense headed back to the field. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. 1st down, ball at the 36. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Brian close to the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Visitors, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 14 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. From the gun here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He's got a man left. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call until they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Completed over the middle. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Brings up 3rd.
He's trying to do it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll pass it this time. Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Now Rodgers. Dump off caught by his back. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. That's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Catch is made in close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Rogers set to pass. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
86, incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Blitz coming for Rogers. Setting up the running back screen. And in for the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys take a 3-possession lead.
Team 17. Visitors nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. That cow runs their offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last now pressure coming. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
2nd down pass play coming. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So we've reached that 2-minute warning. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Want to get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Ooh, man, they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Rogers gonna throw on first. Lays out, what a catch! And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play, and that'll be a 1st down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they bring him down around the 34. 3rd down, they need 7. Air it out on 3rd. Finds it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a third down. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on a shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down. He'll throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studio.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. First down, play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackled on the play by Shaquille Barrett. They're going to throw out of the gun. Gets him on the in route. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Here's the give on third and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
That's good for a first down. An 8-yard pickup. Result is a first down.
Back-to-back carries here. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. All the left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And they'll have first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This one's caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Oh, option play now. He's headed right side. Oh, no. He lost control of another one. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him a first down anyway. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another first down.
Back to the well again. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. That's good for 6 yards. They're going to have second and goal now at the 3. He finds him right side. He has the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drop the lead back to 13. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Dumps this one off. It's Jones. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Dive up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Handoff now out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give it to him again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on 1st down. Caught, nice game left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown! You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Taylor to return. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down carry for Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Draw with Jones. Nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Rodgers out for play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rodgers from the gun. Throws caught. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down. He puts together a gain of 2, and we are at the end of our 3rd quarter. With just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jones once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Try and throw here. Brought in. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll give him a first down. For him. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
One splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead down to just 2.
Visitors 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Taylor to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Play action here with Rodgers. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives him the first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He brings it in. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
On the pickup, second and 6.
Rodgers to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the gun, Jones gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Air it out on third. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there was the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
A 6-yard gain.
They sneak it with Rodgers. He runs it across. Touchdown! All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And these guys push the lead to 2 scores now. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It is cut left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And this one dropped to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the play. Result.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
36. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Cook calls it in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
1st down, play action. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
They're going play action.
the 46-yard line.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
3rd and 11.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
For 5 yards. And it's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Yeah, and they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here comes their offense out again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground with Jones. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
A gain of 12. And a first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To throw here on 1st down. This one's caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's good for a first down. 1st and goal.
From the red zone now. Here's wide out. It's a screen. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offensive line fast.
A pickup of 2.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Throwing now. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys trim the deficit down to 5. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The offense getting set to go. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Ewart and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott. Good night, everybody.